Hello, my name is Demerick Webb, and this is my Milestone 2 demo video. In this video, I'll show y'all several security features that I've added, as well as some changes that I've made since Milestone 1 to improve the overall security of my Ubuntu virtual machine. After applying all of my security changes, I created a snapshot here, as you can see, called Secure Baseline. This gives me a recovery point that I could fall back on in case of any malware infections or any issues with updates. Snapshots can be a useful tool that can be relied upon when testing systems and virtual machines. Here you can see my account as well as a guest user account. We will use both accounts to test security controls that we have enforced system-wide. Here you can see I use a tool called cron tab, which schedules tasks to run at a specific time on a specific day. This line here tells my backup that it needs to run every Sunday at 2 in the morning. The first zero represents the minute, the number 2 represents 2 o'clock, and the last zero represents Sunday. It then calls bin bash and tells it to run my script here. Now let's take a look at the backup script here. This first line here tells us to run a script using the bash shell. This line here creates a date stamp that will be used as in place of the name, and it creates a day in the format of the year, month, day, underscore, hour, minute, second. And use this as a name so that each name is individual and it doesn't overwrite the other. Here just makes a folder to store the backups in if one isn't already created. So after the first time, this one really doesn't matter. Here's the bulk of the script. It is where we use the tar command, which is a tape archive, and we use that to create a backup of the home directory, which is the place for all the user accounts, files, and all things of the such. Here we can see a manual backup being ran using the backup script that I created. After creating the backups, we can use this command to see that we have created a backup file, multiple backup files here. We also made sure that only the administrator or a root user was able to access the backup files. So we're going to go and switch accounts to a guest account to make sure that a guest isn't able to access any of the backup files. Here, you can see that we're logged in as a guest user, and we tried to view the backup files that we have, and we were told that we cannot open the directory and permission is denied, which is exactly what we want to see as a guest user. So in order to increase the security and overall durability of our virtual machine, I decided to add a simple password complexity requirement to my VM, and I did so using Ubuntu's pluggable authentication module. I did so by a requirement here. Here is I added a minimum length of 12, at least one uppercase letter here, one lowercase letter here, one number here, and at least one special digit. All right, now I'm going to demonstrate the password complexity requirements in action. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate the password complexity requirements in action. I'm going to try a simple password, all lowercase, 123, and see if that works. Bad password, we're getting an error. We need to bulk it up, strengthen it up. Let's try now. There we go. We see that our complex password has been saved and we're good to go. To further add an additional layer of security, I configured an auto screen lock to auto lock the screen after 300 seconds of inactivity, which is about 5 minutes. I did so using this command here. And then I verified that my auto lock, auto delay was working with this. And as you can see, our 300 seconds is right there, sitting at 5 minutes. Alrighty, just to quickly recap what we did today, we implemented a secure backup, made the backup only accessible by root and admin users. We implemented a system-wide password complexity module, as well as we implemented a automatic screen locking feature that locks after 5 minutes of inactivity. And once we did all that, we captured a virtual snapshot of the system, so we do have a fail-safe system to rely back on in case of any malfunctions either by me or the software. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.